This is the sound of a world in distress. My name is Sam Nestor and I'm the artist in residence for the Center for Genomics and Systems Biology at York University Abu Dhabi. Together with marine biologist Dr. John Burt, we've begun the first aquatic soundscape study in the Arabian Gulf, listening to the underwater world during a time of climate crisis.
I'm interested in the Arabian Gulf because it is the world's hottest sea. And if we're interested in things like climate change, this really serves as a model ecosystem, a natural laboratory for us to try and understand how marine fauna cope with and respond to extreme temperatures and what that means for things like coral reefs and reef fishes in other parts of the world in the future.
These fully submersible, long-term deployable hydrophones have been fixed to data stations throughout the Gulf and are recording the otherwise hidden acoustic environment. These passive monitoring devices are tracking the diurnal rhythms that occur in and around reefs throughout the day, night, across seasons, and ideally years. This interdisciplinary project aims to produce both scientific and artistic outcomes.
One of the things that coral reefs do is they produce a lot of noise. And this noise is important because it's an indicator of biological activity. So you've got shrimp and fish and crabs and sea urchins in there operating at different times of day and night, all of them producing these sounds. And there are some suggestions that as reefs become less and less healthy, we get a change in that acoustic signature of reefs, such that we start to hear differences in how these reefs sound as they go from being very healthy environments to ones that are relatively degraded and sick.
We also hear a diversity of human sound affecting life among the water, from commercial shipping, recreational fishing, jet ski motors, and divers. The sound of the marine world is changing, and not for the better.
In the last decade and a half, we've had a number of recurrent bleaching events here that are related to marine heat waves. And these heat waves are becoming both more frequent and more severe. And so if we hear changes in the acoustic signatures of this reef, it may have broader implications for biodiversity on these reefs itself going forward.
Alongside the recordings we are capturing, I developed a project with scientists and engineers at the university to create discs made out of high-density polyethylene ocean plastic to play the soundscapes of these reefs on turntables. Outside of the scientific study that is being conducted, the goal for this artistic project is to capture the natural environment as it exists now and make commentary on our contribution to it, the sound of the ocean through the plastic that is choking it. The degraded audio that comes from reconstituting this plastic is itself part of that commentary. We really are hearing the sounds of these reefs struggle through the material dumped into their environment.
The work with Sam has been incredible for us because it gives us a chance to think beyond science and into areas where it will have more impact with society as a whole, because this is something that people can really dig their teeth into and support and really understand. If you can hear this change in acoustic signature that's resulting from marine heat waves, it really does give us very visceral feel for what's happening to these coral reefs and the impacts that we as a species are having on the entire world.
The hope for this project is that it amplifies the very real stress that is being placed on a part of our world we still know little about, but our actions through the climate crisis and pollution are continuously damaging.